Alright guys, welcome back to this channel. It's your boy Sammy Trade, or you might know me as Sammy. So if you are watching me for the first time, I want you to click that notification button so you can always get content of trading like this. Alright, so you understand things about the market and what you should look out for before you enter for any beautiful trade at all. Alright, so stay with me. Let me give you, or let me do a quick analysis, and also let me teach you what I call Asian section sweep. All right, now this thing is very important that I do it every morning. I do it every morning before I enter for my beautiful trade. All right, and watch it play out. So after this video, or after you've done watching this video, I want you to go out there and try it out, back test it and see if it works for you. If it works for you, then you go on and keep using it. All right, and make money from it. Alright, so quickly, let me show you something. So as you're having a downtrend like this diagram you see is clearly a downtrend. Now before I analyze this diagram for you, I want to tell you something that I don't know if you guys know this, but at every external high like this, please pardon my drawing, at every external high like this, there's liquidity at every external high. So there's liquidity at this point like this, every external high and every external low, there's liquidity. I don't know if you're understanding me. So there's liquidity above and below every external high and every external low. And there is what I call inducement above and below every internal high and every internal low like this. Like this, there is inducement above like this, like this, and even like this. I don't know if you're understanding me. These are traps set by smart money. So when you wake up in the morning and you are trying to analyze your charts, you have a downtrend like this, and you probably, let me take this out. So you have a downtrend like this, like I was saying, after doing your top 10 analysis and every other thing. Now you are on the lower time frame looking for the points to enter for your beautiful trade, and you spotted this out as a supply zone. Definitely it is. You spotted this out as a supply zone right here. There can be other block here also, or if fair value gap, whatever, but we all know that generally this is your supply zone. All right, this is your supply zone. And also you might also take out your, you might as well take out your premium and discounts, and clearly this is your discount. All right, here is your discount. Now price is at your discount point, and when you wake up and you approach the market and you see something like this, immediately the London session opens. What are you going to do? A lot of retail traders will probably enter for the trade from this point, and either their stop loss will be above this point or above this point. In any ways, either your stop loss is at this point or at this top here, it is still dangerous, because firstly, your stop loss is too wide, it's too big, because you're probably targeting something at this point, the next demand zone or the next swing low. You are targeting something like this, so your stop loss should not be like this. All right, you should not trade like this. So what you should do, rather, when you wake up in the morning, as you approach the markets, firstly, wait for a liquidity sweep. Secondly, wait for a candlestick confirmation that the buyers are losing steam, depending the trend that you are trading. If you're about to trade a downtrend, trade the bearishness of the market, you have to wait for a candlestick confirmation to tell you that, yeah, the buyers are losing steam. Now the sellers are about to take over the markets. All right, then you can just enter for your trade, or you wait for a shift of structure at the lower time frame, like the 1 minute time frame. All right, so when you approach the market and you see that the market is at this point, no candlestick confirmation yet, no liquidity sweep yet, and no shift of structure in the lower time frame yet, you just wait for your liquidity sweep above this inducement here. So you wait for that inducement to happen, and then you can trade it below like this. You can trade it below like this, as simple as this. So this liquidity sweep might even lead to tapping into your order block or your supply zone, whichever ways, but just wait for that liquidity sweep. It's very important. All right, so this is how you do it. Now let me show you something using the chart. All right, now this is my experience while trading, and I want you to also apply this. All right, watch out for these things while you are trading, and it's going to help you. It's going to improve the way you trade. All right, now let me take out all this. First of all, let me take this all out and do a fresh analysis quickly. All right, so clearly after doing my market structure analysis, my top down analysis, I knew that the market is bearish. So as the market is bearish, I had this break of structure. I had this break of structure right here. Also, right here. So after this break of structure, I knew for a fact that price is going to retrace. So I didn't trade this because price did not retrace to my premium points. All right, I have my own trading rules, so I trade with my rules. All right, if I didn't see that retracement, I'm not trading. Or if there is a retracement and the retracement is not up to my premium points, I'm not trading. All right, it might even get to my premium point. If I didn't see any confirmation, I won't trade. So I trade with my trading plan. All right, so clearly this is my supply zone here. I won't call this order block because price already tapped into it, so it's not an order block. All right, it's just a supply zone. So I waited. While I was waiting, I took out my premium and discount right here. When I approached the market that morning, the market was somewhere at this point. Price was somewhere at this point, somehow consolidating. So if you look closely, or if you go down to the lower time frame, you see that this is like a consolidation right here. This is like a consolidation right here. So I should not be trading while price is doing that, because this is clearly a consolidation. All right, so after that consolidation, a lot of retail traders will do this because now the London session is now open. You know what? They'll be trying to sell. They'll be selling from this point, and their stop loss will be above that high here. And you see, probably targeting something low below, and they will just get stopped out like this. But I was smart enough to know that this is an inducement at this point. These are traps set by smart money to get you tricked before the real move happens. So they collect money from you guys and add more liquidity into the market, and then the real move happens. So you see that even when price shifted structure here, even when price shifted structure from this at this point, we didn't get that clear retracement. We didn't get a clear retracement. Why? Because liquidity is now in the market. Price has collected liquidity above this point, stopped a lot of retail traders out from this point, and then price is now in a huge bearish form. So price is now clearly bearish. So you see that the bearishness was too strong for price to even retrace properly. I don't know if you're understanding me. So I was smart enough to notice that, so I was not tricked. All right, they didn't get me tricked. I entered immediately after that liquidity sweep. After the liquidity sweep and a candlestick confirmation right here, you can see this long upper wick candlestick. This clearly shows that the buyers are losing steam. All right, the sellers are now in the market. So I entered from this point, clearly from this point. My stop loss above that high there, and my take profit somewhere below at this fair value gap here. So as you can see, this trade played out perfectly well. So you see, as simple as this. So when you wake up in the morning, first of all, wait for a liquidity sweep. After the liquidity sweep, you wait for a candlestick confirmation, or if possible, a shift of structure, maybe like on the 1 minute time frame or on the 5 minute time frame. You wait for your shift of structure before you enter for the trade. All right, but most importantly, a liquidity sweep. All right, mostly when you have a scenario like this. So when you see something like this in the market, you won't be surprised anymore. So I'm just doing this to create an awareness, and I hope you guys have understand something from this video. All right, and happy trading day and happy trading week.